Hey everybody, Matt Hill. I'm here in Midland, Texas, and like every episode, I get to come down and highlight just amazing people I meet in oil and gas. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Noah Dean. I'm the Business Development Manager here at American Safety.
Hey everyone, I'm Sonja Ikeler, and I'm on the business development team as well, and super excited to be a part of your episode today.
Well, I just, I get so excited when I come down to Midland. It's a boost to, everything I believe in oil and gas. We provide the safest, most reliable, affordable, and abundant energy, for the world to flourish. And we provide our best solutions to any, foreseeable problems we have, including safety. And companies like yours, have provided a lot of really good leadership, technology, people, to our problems that we could have had, without, companies like yours stepping in and finding all the gaps to fill. Because if I'm a small company and I can't afford to have my own safety team, well, look at all the services and technologies you guys provide. How'd you, where'd you grow up?
I actually grew up in a small town south of here, a town called Rankin, and then moved on to San Angelo. Big heart for San Angelo.
You're a Permian boy.
Well, I am a Permian boy, and as I went on with my young adulthood, I migrated east and then married an Odessa girl and found myself right back here where I started. So yeah.
Well, do you ever tell her hey babe, I think you may have outkicked your coverage and you doubted me a little bit?
Yeah, that's not the case. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. I outkicked my coverage by at least 400 yards.
Yeah,
for sure.
You look around oil and gas rooms, you're always like, man, all of you guys, we all outkicked our coverage.
For me, it's certainly, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
What was your first taste of oil and gas industry as a job?
I was in wireline, and it was that was eye-opening, because I was a professor at one point at university.
Yeah.
I was in academia that had nothing to do with the oil and gas industry. Got lured into the oil and gas industry and started with wireline out, freezing nights, Upton County, 2 a.m, sleet, snow, hail, roughneck. I mean, just whatever the term is, but it was unpleasant, but it was good in the long run. It's turned out to be nice.
What was your background before oil and gas? And hey, this guy's pretty interesting. You follow him, peel back the onion layers. You'll see he haven't even said CrossFit once yet.
or Dr. Noah Dean. Or Dr. Noah Dean.
CrossFit is coming up pretty soon.
Okay,
no, I had a background in kinesiology, specifically motor neuroscience. Studied at Texas A&M and became a professor at Texas Lutheran University in Seguin, and really, really enjoyed that job. But like I said, I married an Odessa girl. And so the black hole of the oil and gas industry brought me back here. But it's
good for us.
Yeah, it's turned out so well. I'm very passionate about this industry. I'm passionate about the people that I work with and safety in general. So it's a good fit.
Yeah, I've gotten sentimental in my years growing into this, and now I look around the industry, and we're working really hard to bring in people outside of our industry.
Yeah.
And how do we convince these young people that are working on education and growing families, hey, we want to show them that we care enough about them to provide them with jobs that are going to be around, but also jobs they're not going to get hurt at. Right. So companies like yours, vital. Come on, sister.
Okay.
Where'd you grow up?
How about Odessa, Texas?
Yeah.
Odessa, Texas, come on. Born and raised here in the Permian Basin. Have had the privilege to work in the oil and gas industry since 2011. I actually started in the fracturing industry selling pump expendable parts, which, I really like that because, you had to buy them over and over and over again. And then I got the privilege to come into the safety world in 17, 18 and got back into it at the end of last year. So I've gotten to touch drilling, completions, productions. I'm just honored to be a part of the team. And whenever I talked to you last night and was telling you about the energy level that I'm getting to work with is leveling me up at the highest level. So
I know. I plugged in with her last night. And you're running me around. Thank you, Shaq, in the back for a great time.
Yeah, no doubt. Was that great? We had
so many people.
The networking opportunity, and of course what they're doing out there, and just having a good time, and just getting to really kind of let our hair down and go, but then also still grow the business, and then here we are.
That's why we do this. All of us in the industry are unabashedly for profit, but we also know networking, greeting each other, and saying, hey, how can I help you?
Yeah. And at the end of the day, everyone's just my source of energy, and so we all just have to move us forward. And then getting to provide, like you and I talked about, and with what I've been doing with the team, provide a service that is so powerful, and the layers and the depth of what we are accomplishing is just huge.
Well, I want to ask you guys, like, so 30,000 foot view, what all does American Safety Training Center, Safety Services, what can you provide to the industry and, help out people that may not know, what you guys do?
Well, let me answer that in two parts. One, American Safety Services is one of the nation's most service diversified safety companies. We do just about any and everything when it comes even remotely related to safety. The second part of what we do, if I had to really put it into a single statement, is we're committed to people.
Yeah.
And that's sincere. That's not committed to people in some superficial, fabricated sense. We really care about people. In fact, one of our keystone, one of our foundation words that we try to abide by is elite. That's elite service and elite care. So I think if we're really going to narrow down to what we stand for, that's one of the things that distinguishes us, is not just our diversity, but how committed we are to people in that diversification.
Yeah, that's again, sentimental. We look around and you're making sure that every person out there has the ability to go home and go. All that work that they did gets to the right people. So.
Yeah, we're doing what we can. I mean, hey, the American dream is in the Permian Basin, and I guess there's a pun in there considering I work for American Safety Services.
Exactly.
But like you mentioned earlier, I think we need to serve as a beacon of hope, a beacon of potential success, and a beacon of the American dream right here in America.
The future of safety, you see it more going toward companies like yours where, people are just outsourcing the whole safety departments.
Yeah, we do see that. And we welcome that, because if someone is going to trust us to provide safety, we're confident in what we do. And we're confident in consistently self-improving and revisiting principles and processes and procedures. So we want to get better and better every day. So we embrace that. We're a part of that. That's what we live for.
But it's not just oil and gas you guys do. I mean, by all means, if you're outside of oil and gas, listening and watching, it's anybody.
Yeah, we can work on commercial construction. We can work with housing, like apartment complexes, and we have a mindset for even more diversification. So we intend to expand our sort of horizons even more. Yeah.
What's some of the highlights of stuff that you like to do?
Yeah, so whenever I think about a high level, we actually have 5 different divisions underneath American Safety Services. Clearly safety, and anything to do with PPE and product, and site safety reps. I mean, we have over 120 site safety reps between the Permian Basin and eastern New Mexico.
Wow.
We have a yard, of course, here in the Permian Basin, and then in Artesia and in Hobbs. Then we also have an environmental team that does everything from spill remediation to cleanups to, obviously just a great group of services there. And then production. So when you think about all the types of big equipment like hydrovac trucks and belly dump trucks and water trucks, pulling units, so like production services, which even though we're all under American Safety Services, that's American Production Services, but it all flows up underneath one umbrella.
Man, could you imagine those guys being under a safety company for the first time ever? Like, our parent company is a safety company.
They have high standards.
Yeah.
They abide well. So,
And then we just keep leveling them up to keep helping them be better. And so it's like whenever I think about, and I probably missed something. Did I miss something?
It's okay.
Okay, so I mean, as I sit there and think about what the company is doing and what it's accomplished, I'm going to say 20 years. Someone tells me 20 years.
We opened by Kevin Hogan.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
So we're
exactly.
We're a little over
20 years.
How many employees right now?
I believe we're hitting a 300 mark. I'm looking at my 340. My market director there. She's the
And probably still hiring right now too.
Yes. Oh yeah. And we don't expect to stay there very long. We're going to be more very soon. Like I said, we really have an ambitious soul here. So we're going to branch out. We're eyeing the coast. We're eyeing other states as well. So
Oklahoma.
We're going to grow, but we're going to do it the right way.
Yeah.
We're going to keep that foundation of elite mindset, and we're going to make it happen.
You know how I was sharing with you about the fire and rescue team, obviously our safety team.
Oh, I'm all about fire and rescue.
I cannot wait to introduce you. Our manager over that division his name is Seth Garner, super powerhouse, impressed. And then the gentleman that runs our fire and rescue is Wally. Help me with his last name.
Wally Suarez runs the rescue team.
And so as I continue to watch them and some of the things that they've done, which was what really attracted me to can I come be a part?
Yeah.
I want to come be a part of that.
How fun is that people
see
you and you get excited for people?
Great.
Yeah, I love that.
I like it when people like Sonja, especially people as talented as Sonja, reach out and say, hey, we want to be the part of the team. And ironically enough, those are the exact kind of people we want. We want quality people who are motivated and talented. So it's a good fit with Sonja.
So like when you sit there and you think about that group and how we all have just leveled up, and I'm like watching them and I'm like, I don't know, I think I'm cool, but I don't know that I can keep up with them. But I sure am going to try.
What's what's something you're looking at in your future that you're getting excited about coming up?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say any names, but let's just say that there's a very well-known company in Austin that we are partnering with. Again, I don't want to drop any. I don't want to drop any names.
Man, I get so many firsts on my episodes. That's too bad.
It's super cool. It's super cool.
Let me just say that very soon American Safety is going to be statewide, possibly a nationally known name very soon.
That's good. Well, hopefully, Night Fire can help you guys.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. No, absolutely.
I'm promoting you right now.
Like I said, we like to partner with good people, and you're good people. So yeah,
that's fun. The future of our industry, obviously, we talked about it earlier. Our investors, and just the media in general, if they're outside of our industry, they may not know how much we care, and we want to protect their investments. So, partnering with companies like yours is vital. I hope everybody can reach out to you. What's the best way for people to find out everything about American? What's the website?
We're at AmericanSafety.net. We have we're on all social media platforms: LinkedIn, well, not all, but LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. What am I missing?
YouTube.
YouTube. But
probably TikTokers out there waiting for you now.
There may be a couple there, but yeah, our website is a good hub.
It's a good place to go.
For sure.
And what's your book?
Oh yeah.
Well, my book is. I call it a faith-based memoir. It's called It's a Process. It's available on Amazon, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to plug that because it's not American Safety.
It's mine.
Okay, good. It's a process discovering purpose in this crazy world is the name of that book.
Good. Well, hey, you're my friend now, so I'm plugging your book.
Well, I appreciate it.
Please do. I know I messaged him last week and I'm like, do I get an autograph copy? And I want to read. I want to read you. I want to read, and because I love the thought of being on purpose. Like, it's like that whole new sense. I got a message yesterday from our friend Janie Snelson. She was like, Sonja, whatever you're doing, hi Janie, don't stop, because I can see it. I can see it moving in you and your energy. And I'm like, Janie, you have no idea. I have a sense of purpose.
Yep.
And I do.
God's good to us all, and and I hope every day that He continues to bless our industry and the people in it. So.
Exactly. A couple of years ago at an event, Mayor Payton, when he was still our mayor, got up and spoke, and the very first thing he said is that if the Permian Basin does not get up and go to work, the rest of the world does not move.
Ta-da! That's true.
Like, let's go.
Patrick should have dropped his mic.
I know, and I'm like,
boom,
and I can remember going.
It's a supercharger to come down here.
Loud.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like, and I guess I proudly get to go, and I get to play like a little tiny part of that.
Yeah. Man, I love it.
That's a good quip there. I like that.
Yeah,
That's good.
super.
All right. Well, I hate cutting these off,
let's
but
do it.
I'm going to make sure you guys get back to work doing safety.
We better go because our owner may go, okay, y'all are having way too much fun on a Thursday morning.
That's it. That's what we do. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.
Appreciate it.
What?